What's good, Baltimore, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, and of course, all the surrounding areas. Listen, it's time for another episode of Set the Record Straight with your girl, the Queen of Coverage.
On the bumble with the B, huh? If I told you once, I told you twice. QB.
Baby, want no smoke with me.
Hey y'all, what's up? Listen, it's time for another episode of Set the Record Straight. And this week's episode, listen, we're going to go ahead and do the CIAA Recap. I'm talking about all the DJs, all the dope events, all the showcases, and all the artists that pulled up on us, all right? So let's go ahead and get it popping with this interview. I got my guy DJ Hollywood, I got DJ Lil Jetta, and I got DJ Duke, all right, sitting down on the set, just kind of recapping really what their best experiences was and kind of telling you about the full DJ perspective, all right? So make sure y'all go ahead and tune in on that part. And then when we got queuing up after that, it's definitely going to be one of our dope artist spotlights, so stay tuned. Yes, y'all, listen, I'm so excited to finally get a chance to go ahead and recap CIAA weekend with none other my special guest, my DJ panel. Oh, fellas, thank y'all for coming. I just want to introduce everybody first before we get into it. DJ Hollywood, let them know.
You know, DJ Hollywood, you know, they call me the gorilla in the booth, what it is.
Already. Look, I got DJ Lil Jetta, you already know.
Yes, sir. DJ Lil Jetta, young is in charge, man. Y'all know what it is.
Gang shit. Man, listen, I was going to say, he right next to me, but listen, he's definitely not familiar to, I'll say, our dynamic duo in partnership. My guy, DJ Duke, what's up?
What up, man? Boy, DJ Duke, Coalition DJs, baby.
You already know. So everybody go ahead and just real quick, name, your affiliations, your residencies, or, the clubs that you work at, just to give people an idea of, just the kind of work that you do on a day-to-day.
Go ahead, bro. Oh, well, DJ Hollywood, 300 ENT is who I work with. Work with a lot of different other labels, Interscope, Universal, and stuff like that. Work with a lot of different big-name artists,
We ain't got a name drop right now.
The gorilla. That says a lot.
Listen,
that says a lot.
You don't mess with the gorilla either, all right? Jetta, what's up?
Jetta Productions, family business, you know what I mean? One of the best sound companies in the city, you know what I mean? Do the biggest shows, biggest concerts, biggest parties, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up.
Already.
Me, DJ Duke, like I said, Coalition DJs, current radio DJ of the year. A lot of awards, accolades, a lot of sponsorships, Ben Mafiscato, Ball Vodka, Vocal Water. It's a lot, so, just working.
Yeah, I remember when you was on the grind, Duke.
You remember that when I first started?
Yes, all right.
Grind, Duke.
Yeah, now we got DJ Duke live, y'all. So listen, I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to create an environment to kind of let artists, fans, promoters, everybody out there that really, goes in hand, bloggers, industry journalists, and everybody, just to kind of get a chance to really deep dive and to let the DJs talk for once. You know what I'm saying? They be on the mic and they be banging out all them beats, but it's time to hear about them words too. So I want to get it popping first off with just, how was CIAA weekend for you overall? Like, did it meet your expectations? Were you excited? And then, did it get a little overwhelming? What was it like? Anybody can pop off.
It was good, but for me traveling and doing a lot of big stuff like NBA All-Star, national hockey games, Super Bowl, stuff like that, I've seen the experience inside and out. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, so see here, I think it went well, but there's a lot of things we can work on.
Okay,
to make it a better experience.
We'll definitely talk about what could be better a little more towards the end. I definitely want to parking lot that. Yeah. Go ahead, Hollywood. What you think?
It was a great experience for real. It was just, I was super busy. It's nothing not normal for me on that. I'm always busy. I just like the camaraderie against, with everybody, really. Everybody was more, spirits was more lifted, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because, it was more events going on, more things to do in the city, you see what I'm saying? So
that's facts. Yeah, I did love that. Everybody's spirits was lifted, so my spirits was lifted. I was happy that I was super busy in my city instead of me going all the way to DC and being super busy out there and running back to, you see what I'm saying? So I was super busy in my city. It meant more. I got to entertain for everybody I knew, really. That's lit. I love that. Jetta?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel the same way Hollywood feel, because, it was lit the whole week, you know what I mean?
Wednesday to Sunday. I was tired and I was just with a camera.
Right, yeah. So I definitely see the same thing. Like, it was just great vibes all through the week. You know
It was. So CIAA weekend for me was, it was the opportunity for Baltimore to prove that we can handle professional production and
very well said.
And not just in a way where it was within the non-minority communities. It was everywhere from DC, Maryland, Baltimore. We had inner city, outer city. It was a great collective. So that's the reason why I really want to tap into y'all heads real quick, because what was y'all favorite event throughout the whole weekend? I'm going to tell y'all mine. I didn't get to go, but it was Fan Fest.
Of course, that's mine.
I had to be in other places. I couldn't get to it. But I was gonna say, talk about it. I know, and actually, both of you got featured in Fan Fest, correct?
Yeah, I loved it. The experience. Shout out to the Radio 1 family was there. So it was good vibes. People came out to have fun. Like you said, everybody's spirits was up. Battle of the Bands was crazy. You had the National Guard there. Everybody. They even had McDonald's. If they had a DJ at McDonald's, so it was like a lot of DJ. It was just good. It was just good vibes, yo. You know what I mean? It was a good vibe. So piggyback on what Hollywood said, definitely uplift the city. Definitely.
Fan Fest was lit, man. That was my first time seeing that, you know what I mean, and being a part of it, and like I said, in my city, you see what I'm saying? Because I've been to CIAA, you know what I mean, in North Carolina.
It was North Carolina, right, Charlotte.
North Carolina, I'm sorry. I've been there once or twice, you know what I mean, but the experience of here, and to actually be a part of it, once again, like, shout out to DTLR. I mean, for putting me on that panel.
That booth was crazy.
Shout out to Fam Got the Juice, man. I seen him out there. I was going to say holding Fan Fest down. Definitely in DTLR Radio. You already know.
Definitely DTLR Radio for putting me on that. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dog Fathom. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You know what I mean? For plugging me with that. You know what I mean? And it was lit, man. It was lit. It was lit.
It was a lit weekend. It was a whole initiation. I'm telling you right now. I got a chance to see all of y'all in full effect. So we're going to go ahead and break it down real quick. So let me just start it off with this. Wednesday night was the kickoff with Coalition DJs, Coalition DMV DJs. Go ahead and get it straight because we everywhere in the country, okay? That was the first night that I got a chance to really see the hunger and the excitement. You know, it wasn't even the weekend yet and everything was kicking off. I wanted to say for this part particularly, when it comes to the artist and the DJ's relationship, let's get into that part. Because what I witnessed was nothing beyond normal traditions, but it was definitely heightened because of, all the hype that was going on throughout the city. So showcases, artists and the DJ relationship. Let's talk about it, fellas. So tell me right now, do you feel like artists respect the DJ while they're working?
No.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like nobody does.
Yeah.
Nobody?
Nobody? Okay. Just to say
it's just so fun, and they think it's easy.
Yeah.
It's natural, but it's still not as easy as you would think, especially showcases.
Okay.
You gotta get the artists. They walk in. Y'all experience that? They walk in, sing the music. Yo, come on, you knew about this all month. What are you doing, yo?
No, you absolutely right.
How do you handle that? Do you just not like?
All right, so with me, with my showcase, and my artists that I brought, I told them once they, whatever for their slot, send me the music right then and there.
Right.
So I can put it in my computer and I can go ahead about what I already got going on.
Yeah.
I got 1,000,001 things going on, and downloading your music is not one of them. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah.
Really. You know what I mean? So I'm helping you out, just help me out. You know what I mean? Because all that last minute stuff, I'm not doing it.
I think that's what we're gonna have to start doing. Really just nah, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you, they walk in, and then some of them don't even walk to the DJ booth.
But that's how you gotta be though. That's how you gotta be though. I'm sorry, I'm a gorilla. That's my favorite animal. I ain't gonna lie. That's my favorite animal.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for me to have the same temperament as a gorilla it means something to me. You see what I'm saying? Because a gorilla, you ain't gonna just welcome a gorilla. Nobody in this world will.
Yeah, I saw the movie Congo.
They're so great. They're so great. They are so graceful though. You see what I'm saying?
Right, but at the same time, right.
I'm super graceful, but I'm gonna put my foot down. When you just can't just welcome me, you know what I mean? I'm not. I don't dwell in that type of energy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I work for you, I don't. I work for Hollywood. I'm Hollywood.
Yeah.
I love
for me. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
So if you want me to help you out, then respect me.
I got you.
Respect me. Let's figure this thing out.
Respect the DJ.
Yeah, respect. Like
in real life, while he's working. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be specific with that.
I wanted you to speak about your event, bro.
And that's actually I'm gonna let Jetta lead with this question. Jetta, how do you feel DJs and artists can build better relationships?
Man, that's
it's
a tough
question for me.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
Tough,
man.
yeah,
that's a tough question. Like I said, this gotta be respect thing. You know what I mean, between both parties. You know what I'm saying? If I'm showing you respect, I expect the same thing. You know
let me see. They're being real nice, y'all. See, these are my fam. But let me tell y'all what I witnessed. Okay, because I was there. All right, I got behind the scenes. No, I've seen artists come up in the middle of conversations. I've seen artists come up behind the DJ booth with nobody walking them, nobody escorting them. I've seen, I've seen, like you said, artists coming in unprepared, their music not submitted prior to the event.
True.
I've seen deadlines where DJs, promoters, and venue holders are putting on their music must be received XYZ. Doesn't matter what you're paid. And that sense of entitlement, which is a real big word for me lately. That sense of entitlement as a artist, as a professional individual, it seems to trump everybody else's years of development and professionalism. That's what I see.
Because they think that, not to cut you off, but
please.
They think that they're on the level of, Moneybagg Yo, Lil Baby, all them type of people that they see. That move like that, quote unquote, because they made it. Let's be 1,000. Them people made it to that level to kind of like move a certain way. But when we think about it, when those people get booked, they have to move that type of way because they're the main event.
And not only that, but it's in their contract.
Over 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 people came to see them. You see what I'm saying? So when you're doing a showcase with us, not saying that you can't make it to that level, but you're not at that level.
Yeah, you
so
coming right.
1,000 people ain't outside to see you.
And plus, Jeezy gonna have his DJ, so he don't got to worry about that. Like you know what I mean? Like so, it's just different with the artists.
There's a lot of factors.
So then you feel like artists underappreciate the opportinities that y'all are trying to present as DJs.
I totally agree, bro.
I can definitely say that because I've seen artists that I even will turn around. I'll see them talk to you as DJs, and I'll see that they're unprepared. They don't have their music. Y'all frustrated. You're like, which email is it? I sent it to the right one. And then and then they
and then
they misspelled the email address. I hate that part. Right. What I really feel like, and this is maybe we might have to cut this, but I feel like all the DJs need to create their own app for artists in their showcase. So then that way you can have one-stop shops, and then all of you as DJs have access to it, just like how everybody has access to iTunes.
Smart.
But I wanted to talk about that afterwards, but we're going to get to that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and keep moving. Okay.
Build up.
That's what I do. So we've kind of talked a little bit about it, but let's go a little bit deeper. This could be in reference to CIAA Weekend or just in general, but what has been your worst DJ experience? That could be... Man, your equipment failed. Tough. That could be the venue had to close down, or you didn't get paid, or I want the deep stories. I want the realness. Like, what do you go through as a DJ on a day to day that the people don't know?
But what worst experience?
Worst experience.
I mean, definitely my computer went out and all that before, but I would say Norma Jeans.
Okay.
My first time DJing at Norma's. I just didn't play to the full. Look, so first time DJing at Norma's, I played the girl ain't like the song. Okay. So that's why it's funny. She just stopped dancing.
Okay, so for you that was like a damn.
She like, yo, nah. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think I'm still 6 years in. So a lot of these niggas are 20 years in the same predicament. So this is 6 years ago. So I'm like, and I got it, but she did it and like I wouldn't open and stop dancing. I'm telling you, it was like embarrassing. Yeah, but I learned from it though. So I actually appreciate her for doing that because then it taught me like, yo, you gotta be on your shit at a strip club. Yeah. So I would say for me that was my worst.
I can't wait for P Valley.
That was my worst. That was my worst.
People think it's easy to be a DJ, period. Yeah. But like when you get into different sectors of being a DJ, you got club DJ, you got mega club DJs, you got yacht DJ, you got house party DJ, you got club mix DJs, you got house mix DJ, all this type of shit. So it's like, yo, it's hard. Like my lane in strip club is hard, but like you got to come with it. You got to be with it.
Ain't lying about that.
Like
that shit taught me the right way though. I tell you that shit.
Like with your experience, I experienced that a couple of times. You feel me? But I had to come with it. Like come with it every night.
I think it actually was for you though. I think you was out of town that day or something.
Probably was.
I think I was filling it for you. That's the crazy part about it.
I
think it was for you. I think it was. That's crazy.
I would be surprised. What's one of your worst experience though?
One of mine's. I mean, like Duke said, the whole computer giving out type of deal, equipment going out. I had sound go out before. My worst, I don't have a worst. I mean, so I'll give CIAA. I mean, when I was a little nervous, I was a little hot under the collar. I was just real nervous with the detail thing. They probably didn't notice. Because I kind of played it off. I was hosting as it was going on. So they probably didn't really notice, but...
but you felt it.
Yeah, like people don't know that like I can go in the club and listen to Duke and hear what he fuck up at. You know what I mean?
No, yes.
And another
it is
person
a real
don't
thing.
hear
You're
it.
like,
Like,
that
the club
breath,
don't
course
hear
not.
it.
that breath that was missed right there.
That much,
Yeah. So
Yeah, facts.
So when I was hosting or whatever, the drivers or whatever, I thought I had the drivers on the lap. I had bought a brand new laptop in the pandemic, so I thought I had the new drivers to work a certain piece of equipment, but I didn't. So when I got there,
Software didn't
shout
work.
out to DJ OK too, for real.
that's he's rocking
Because
too.
he really helped me out, and I'm really sometimes a nerd with that stuff, so I research it all the time. But he really was like, "Yo, do this, do that, do that." I said, "All right, bet," and it worked. So he helped me out with the drivers to download on my computer, but it took like 30 minutes. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I about to do? I'm like talking to Fat. I'm like, then I'm on a mic. I'm like nervous.
You don't
I'm
want
like,
to say that you don't want to cuss and shit. Like,
like in my head, I'm like, shit. Like, and
yeah.
So I was like, oh damn, I can't cuss.
I've been there.
So I was like,
I've been there.
The immediate go-to for me is a contest, a question contest. Immediate, just to throw a gem contest. Man, I need 2 participants. I need 2 people because that's gonna take 5 minutes to find.
But it takes concentration though. So
Yes.
you're concentrating on getting out of a problem, and then you trying to. It's a lot. Like DJing is a lot. You use your brain a lot. Like
So yeah.
your brain, like my brain be hurting like at a certain night. So I'll be like, yo.
I can only imagine. Like Duke let me one time. We was at LA Fitness, and he was teaching me, you know, how to switch from one song to another. You know what I mean? I don't know all the terminology. You know what I'm saying? But just to panic. And like, you know what I mean? Like in my mind, I'm just like, oh my God, the song is ending. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that alone is enough to get me nervous.
You get over that. Yeah, I mean, that's small.
To y'all.
As a DJ, you get over that. Like in the first beginning, I was nervous about that, but then after a while, you get over that.
I was gonna
I
say,
can play it off. Like,
well, I was gonna say, shout out to my guy DJ Consistent. He's definitely held it down and showed me a couple. Like, nah, don't do that. Don't touch this. Just touch this. Especially with like every now and then, like when the DJ gotta go to the bathroom real quick. That 15 minutes is crucial. Okay, y'all be gone a long time. Jenna, what was one of your worst experiences?
I ain't gonna lie, I had both of these guys' experiences for real, but I would say one that I had, it was a couple years ago, like at 5 seasons. And,
that was a minute ago.
Yeah, it was a minute ago, but it was like, but you know, like, yo,
He didn't
but
forget.
but this experience though was just like, yo, damn, like, yo. Anyway, I was killing it, like, it was going, like, it was crazy, right? Man, somebody spilled a drink right on my mixer.
Oh my God.
Right on my mixer.
Oh my God.
Like I'm like, I hope it ain't go through my system. Nah.
it did.
That's when the gorilla come out. Boo, what are you doing up there? Boo. Like they was really bummed. It's like I was young too.
That's
I
that
was
big. I got
19
no one
around
like
that
that too.
I can't
I
imagine what did you do? Like, how did you recover?
I couldn't do that. I was like, yo, I was like, we
was
had
like,
to
thank
end
you
it
for
for
coming.
real. I ain't gonna lie, it was like
nothing
1
you
o'clock.
can
You know these clubs in like 1:30.
Oh
but-
yeah.
But
Okay,
it was still
okay,
like
okay.
it was like
nothing you
people
can
still
do.
mad though.
You got the promoter on your ass. You got the people in the club.
They think you
on your
did it.
ass.
Like,
Like they don't know what's going on because they got people in the club on their ass.
I got
That's
the whole
money.
blame
it was
for
your
it.
drink?
No, it was the dude turned around and was like, yo, let me get something. And then like next thing you know, he dropped the whole cup, yo.
No.
Right on my mixer, bro. Like,
They don't understand. You gotta get a new mixer
Yeah.
now. They don't admit it.
And then that person ain't gonna pay for it because
Nah, bro, he gave me some bread though. I ain't gonna lie, because
Yeah.
that was somebody
that's
that,
nice.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, you don't hear
it
that
was
about
somebody
that.
that I really like, knew for real. Like, for real.
Oh,
You know what I'm
God,
saying?
that's the
Like,
worst.
even though I was mad as hell.
Yeah.
He said he looked
Yeah, real shit.
I just went through something. Yeah.
Nah, real shit. That, but yeah, I would say
That
that
is
was mine.
crazy.
That's tough.
damn.
Trust
They
me when I
blamed
tell
it
you.
on me. You know what I'm saying? They was born. They was like, "What you doing up there?"
And then just the feeling of everybody got like now their eyes are on you literally.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Their eyes was on you at first, but like
Well, their
they had
ears
that-
was on you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no.
saying?
Now they looking at you like, yo, what the fuck?
Like what the fuck? Like I can't have a good time. Like I just
Yeah,
bought another bottle.
Because
I
it was
just-
lit. It was going
Oh,
up.
right.
You
Because
see
see,
what I'm saying?
now we got the whole culture of the club,
Yeah.
and what's
yeah,
going
the
on,
vibe
and
is right. He
money
set the
being
vibe
spent
right.
at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
He set the vibe right, and then that shit just fucked up.
It was going crazy too, man.
Shoo.
I was like, dang.
I love the nostalgia. I love the recap. I love the
I'd have been
throwbacks.
Yeah, I was hurt, y'all. I was hurt. I was like, I ain't know what to do for real. You know what I mean? I was just like, damn.
I'd have been.
So the night just went, it just was over.
Yeah, it was over.
They said it was done. It was done.
We had to end it earlier.
Yeah, that was just crazy.
Okay.
Tasco Rain was crazy.
It definitely was. I did
Boosie
get a
was
chance.
crazy.
Shout out to D
She
Haven.
said
Shout out to
Baltimore.
Powered by Jay Lee, Remy Ruga.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there was a couple of artists too that actually I got to tap into because you know what I mean I had to put them in my back pocket because I said, oh yeah, I fucks with that. I need them on the show. What'd you say, Hollywood?
So for me, it was. I mean, of course, Baltimore. We held it down. We definitely looked good. You feel me?
I like that. Yeah.
But shout out to North Carolina, man. I met some cool North Carolina dudes. I can only remember one of their name. The Pothead brand. Shout out to him.
Okay.
And shout out to Free Band Vetty.
Okay.
I
love that you remember them.
That sounds familiar.
Shout out to DJ Cutter, man, because he cool as shit. I didn't know he was that old in the game. Like,
That's Brown skin haircut, dude?
Yeah.
Was it Fan Fest?
No, he was at the showcase.
He was at downtown.
Yeah, shout out to him. He mad cool. Like, he hella cool. Like, I was talking to him the whole time. I was DJing, and he was like at the downtown, and he was like, "Yo, I'm cool." You know what I mean? I just thought he was uptight for real. I thought he was uptight for real.
What's up, B?
No. He just like, you know how you see. Like, we from Baltimore, so
right. Everything's on look.
We flow a different way, but he was like real standoffish, like because he not from here. You know, he probably heard some stuff about. But I was like, "Nah, bro, we cool, bro. I got you. Like, you with me, bro. Like, this my city. You see what I'm saying? We in a part of my town. Like, you good, and you a DJ, so you definitely good. I'm gonna make sure you good." Yeah. And he just loosened up at the while, like, and he was like, "Cool." You know what I mean? So, but shout out to them, man. North Carolina dudes, they can't spend some bread. You know what I mean? At the showcase.
That's definitely true.
That's
definitely true. They spend some bread.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you about that one, sure.
Yeah.
They say them all year. I was like,
They say we need another weekend.
right. Right. The promoters, there was no issue with money. I don't know other DJs, but promoters spending money. Like everything was just on point. You know what I mean? For business wise. So like you said, we already busy, but it feel good to be busy in your own city. Yeah, so it did feel good though.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So then, you know what? Let's talk about records and let's talk about being in the club. So, what's your favorite record to play in the club? It could be when it's time to shut the club down and you like finally last song, or it could be that, man, look, I done had a long week. I'm trying to turn up with the club, with the party. What you pull out? What you pull out them crates, Jetta?
Man. Oh no, man. That's tough, man. It's a lot of hot records right now. Like I'm just thinking about so many off the top of my dome right now.
Just shout them out as you thinking. We picking up on everything.
I would say Who Wants Smoke. Another Wick joint. Every Chance I Get, Lil Baby, Lil Durk. What's another joint, man?
Maybach.
Oh yeah, 14 though.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Super Gremlin.
When I tell you, I know that song word for word because you already know I'm a West Side certified.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you heard me DJ. So everywhere I DJ, I play West Side certified.
See, like,
anytime I DJ.
I don't do that.
I love that song because like my Baltimore story.
That's on Front Avenue.
You see, my Baltimore story is I started off Harlem and Monroe, like really, like literally right before Freddie Gray died. Like, and so it was like, so my experience in that whole entire transition from seeing that, like literally from four blocks
right
up.
There. I went to school for it. I went to college, so that's my neighborhood.
The transition from before Freddie to after Freddie was crazy. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was, and so that was like, you know, I've always been passionate about Baltimore, even from when I was in the county, but it's like, to be right then and there and to see the hurt in people's eyes, walking up and down the street, talking to people, it was different for me. So it was like, 1832 Harlem Avenue. That's why I love it too. Cause the Brown, you feel me? I'm like, but it's like that's always gonna be a special place for me because that's where I started. Like, shout out to my big sis Crystal on air. You know, she was a part of the marketing team with 92Q. Like, we was linking and we was grinding. You know what I'm saying? It was that time where it was like the West Side made me who I am as far as Queen Bee, the DMV, like that, like the the Baltimore part of the DMV.
Oh man,
listen, that was where I started, and now I'm transitioned into a different person. So it's like,
it's different. You can tell.
You can tell though.
I said on all my radio stations, I always say that.
He didn't have to tell me you were from, the Ave. You know what I mean, you could tell. You know what I mean, it's a different swagger we walk with. Not saying that. Not saying that we disown people from over east, but over the years, it just when we was young, you know what I mean? We were the same age. No. I'm saying,
he's like, you were there.
We grew up with the Shake and Bake era, like
Yeah,
fighting and shit
right,
like
I'm
that.
saying- I'm saying,
White
so-
light, shit like that. Yeah.
We did different shit on the west side than
Right.
on the east side. You know what I mean? Because the east side was considered, they was on some grimy shit all the time. You go over there, you either gonna die, you gonna get robbed.
And
whatever.
it seems like it's
You see-
reversed nowadays.
Yeah, but the West was always had this stigma of, you know what I mean, we shiners, you feel me? We gonna move a certain way.
Yeah.
We finesses, we all this, that, and third. We all the good stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
that's why I'm like, I'm West Side till I die, you feel me? I'm LRG
All day long.
all day.
I feel it. Trust me when
Yellow
I tell
Bus
you.
Gang, all that. You know what I mean?
Yes, you guys, listen, the DJs dropped all the gems. Shout out to my fam for coming through on that. I really appreciate y'all for going ahead and just sharing y'all experiences and what it's really like to be, living in the life of a DJ, for real. But look, y'all, like I said, the artist spotlight here is up next. So listen, this my guy Guala P holding it down from Tyler, Texas. You heard me. Go ahead and get into this. You already know what it is, man. CIAA weekend. I got a chance to catch up with Guala P, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm a Texas-born shorty, so I had to go ahead and just see what's going on.
Nah, for real though.
Like-
see what's up with the kids.
Welcome to Baltimore, baby.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Baltimore, y'all turn even when it's cold as hell. Y'all outside. I was like, damn, they thugging. I was outside with that on me.
I mean, I see you, you know what I'm saying? You got your windbreaker on. The weather in Maryland, we don't know if it's going to be 80 degrees one day or 30 the
30
next.
degrees, yeah, I
It'd be
swear.
like
I
that.
got up and it was hot outside. Next thing I know, by the time the sun was going down, it was cold as hell.
Yo, that weather changes like that. So I hope you packed enough clothes.
I did. I didn't pack no bubble coats, but I packed.
No worries. Look, in the next round. Look, summertime, you got to come back. Baltimore is definitely way crazy in the summer. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But like I said, I'm glad to have you. Welcome to Set the Record Straight. I wanted to
Appreciate
catch up with you because you've been running all through Baltimore for real. And shout out to your manager, Nee. I just Queen, thank you so much for plugging and connecting the two. You know what I mean?
Big about me, man.
Yeah, so tell us real quick. So how did you really get started? How did you meet Nee? Because we're going to go ahead and fast forward through this real quick.
I met Nick when I came home from prison. I had some partners that was helping me push my music, and
Okay.
my brother, he got signed, you know what I'm saying, and she helped, you know what I'm saying, orchestrate
Moving away.
that.
Yeah, moving along the way.
Yeah, orchestrate that. But when I met Nick, she was like playing the background. She never really talked.
Bosses never do.
Yeah, so I never seen her like when my little brother was around. I never seen her like, oh, this, that. She just always sat back. So I was like, bro, who is this woman? I just pulled up on her like, hey, what you do?
Yeah, because help me.
Yeah, I'm like, what you do? And she like, well, I with the music stuff, but I play the background. And I was like, man, look, I want you to be my manager. And I ain't gonna lie, I got the music, and me and you can. So she's like, I don't know. I'm like, man, look, I'm really telling her, I can't take that for an answer.
I love
And then
it.
she just like, matter of fact, I had it was my second interview, but it was like with a big radio boss talk.
Okay.
So we was going to Dallas from Tyler. And she was just like, man, it was your music and then your vibe. Like, I was like, yeah, I gotta get it.
That's love.
Yeah,
And the link was just natural.
It was
ever since.
natural ever since.
That's lit. Okay, so talk about Baltimore. What made you come to Baltimore for CIAA weekend?
Slicks, man. Shout out Slick, man.
Shout out Coalition DJs. Look, you know what it
DJs,
is.
man. Shout out Coalition DJs, man. They locked in with my manager, and after that, he like, man, come to Baltimore. Y'all need to come up this way. Stuff up here you can do.
We working.
Shows, woo, here, there. I'm like, bet. So we came up here. I did the Coalition DJs, and then I had back door opened up for Jadakiss.
Oh no, you did what for Jadakiss?
Opened up.
Oh, okay. That ain't no slight shit.
Ain't no slight shit.
Okay, so tell me about that. How did that feel? Was that your first time opening up for a celebrity?
Nah.
Okay.
It wasn't my first time opening up for celebrity, but I will tell you this: it was my first time doing a live performance with a band.
Now talk about that aspect, because I was there and there was a lot of people that was either they was with it or they was like, okay, let me get acclimated, and they had to adjust because you could tell it was their first time.
First time.
But so how did you feel about that?
It was my first time. So it was just like, I just feel like, man, I'm finna do something different. I'm finna do something different, but it's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
And it was like the drummer who it was, I don't even remember.
Yo, he was so lit. Yes.
So live. I walked up on him, I said, hey bro, I need you to drum for my set. He was like, man, pay me this. I said, bet, I'm trying to get the money out. it's dark too. I'm like, man, hold on. I said, bro, I swear to God, you do this, I got you.
He like, look, whatever, just let
He
this
see
do
the
it.
money, he like, yeah, all right, bet, bro. Bro, I got you. As soon as he did it.
That's what's up. Wildlife Band, shout out to them.
Yeah, for sure. So I walked through the club. He was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that was like original. Like you did that, and it was like, it just fit. Like the way you was doing it, you was rapping, singing, you had some struggle shit, you had some turned up shit. Like,
Okay. Well, you know what? Well, I'm fucking with one of your singles. That's on everything, all right? So look, we're gonna go ahead and cue that up real quick. We're gonna let them talk about it.
And on everything, first off, every song that's out right now, I wrote while I was incarcerated.
Okay. So let's talk about that trip.
It was more like, I just was feeling the way when I wrote it. Like,
How could you not?
some people say they'll never turn their back on me. Them same ones grab a knife and stab me in my back on me. Gotta watch these snakes cause they attack if they get hungry.
What?
Because they showing love, don't mean that everything lovely. Yeah.
Yo, that's why it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta make sure y'all listen to it. Hold on, check this out real quick.
You already know Mo shot that hoe.
Some people told me they'll never turn their back on me. Them same ones grab a knife and stab me in my back, homie. Gotta watch these snakes, cause they attack if they get hungry. Just cause they showing love, don't mean that everything lovely. Yeah, yeah. On everything, on everything. On everything, on everything. On everything, on everything. Yeah. On everything, yeah. Sitting down out behind the wall, some of y'all couldn't even call. Some of y'all didn't write it out, think we finna kick a nigga, hell nah. Cause I'm draped in double G, paid a pretty penny, wasn't nothing cheap. They had a whole writing TDC, got out of jail, they hit my line the same week. Saying they miss me and shit, ha. I miss them letters too, bitch. I can't fuck with no buzzers or pricks. Not gon' play unless it's for my kids. Only focused on blue Benjamins. Know they rather see me locked up again than tryna see me flip a loss to a win. Get in my way and let it blow like the wind. I gotta get in my bag, bullshit, ain't got time for that. 7 years I had to sign for that. Did 4 years and they pockets still flat. I tried to help, can't let them drag me, dog, I gotta help myself. Some people told me they'll never turn their back on me. Them same ones grab a knife and stab me in my back, homie. Gotta watch these snakes, cause they attack if they get hungry. Just cause they showing love, don't mean that everything lovely. Yeah, yeah. On everything, on everything. On everything, on everything. On everything, on everything. Yeah. On everything, yeah. Still
Look, that was on everything. I got my guy Guala P with me. Set the record straight, you dig? CIAA Weekend. We get into the man in the music. So, like you said, that was during a time in the journey where you felt like you was just getting everything off your chest for real.
Right.
So where are you now in your journey? Now that the incarceration is behind you, you're gonna be off parole soon. Like, you know, you got everything going for you right now.
I mean, everything just seemed like it's clicked. Like, I got real close to the God, Mo, when I was like,
come on, King. Yes.
So it was like everything I really prayed for and asked for, it's just been. But I ain't gonna say it been easy because I lost a lot of people while I was locked up. I lost people when I got out here. It's just more what I really wanted to do. My mind been so. I'm trying to do this music.
I love that you spoke of your mind because I just did a mental health segment last episode with Black Mental Health, and I had Logan H. James. I heard that y'all linked up while y'all was up here.
We actually got a song together.
That's gonna be dope. Look, that's gonna be a new secret single coming out to y'all soon.
It's called Fuck You Mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I love the fact that you said you got closer to God. Like I really feel like when it comes to the artistry and what we discussed on the health, on the health segment was that a lot of black men feel like artistry is a way for them to express themselves, a way for them to be heard. So with you getting closer to God and then hitting the booth, was that the same connection for you or was it a little different?
Nah, it was just deep. Like my connection with God, it was like more like damn, like all right, I'm gonna express it right now.
Go ahead, let them know. Set the record straight.
Before I actually started like getting close to God, like I was angry. Like
at what though?
Inside, just cause I done been through so, and I'm really questioning God. Like, why am I going through? Why all this going on in my life? Why I can't be like the other people that Damn, they go to high school, they people buying them cars and all this. I gotta get everything out the mud.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, damn, I was really like angry. And I remember I had opened the Bible and I ain't go to a specific page. I just opened it and it was like, an angry man will perish. And that shit stuck with me. I was like, what the fuck?
That's called a divine appointment. That's when God has sent his angel of himself to move through
that's
you.
Why I was like,
to find the answers. Like, whatever it is, yes.
I swear I looked, I said.
And you knew it was for you.
I knew it was for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn.
Because I believe it's in the Bible too, like, seek him and ye shall find. Like, so, and that's what you did. Like,
so I was like, I just kept reading. I was like, man, it was just breaking down the definition of what it was saying. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, it's really talking to me right now.
Yeah.
If I don't change the way I think or how I move.
You taking it word for word. I'm a perish.
I'm a perish.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to die right now.
Come on now. You too young and too talented for all that.
Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta do something different. So it really just having that willpower to do it. Like, even when I write my music, people like, bro, how did you find that motivation to do this? They ask me all the time, like, it's just my willpower. I know what I want to do. I know what I really want to do.
I love that.
Yeah, I got it.
I love that. I really do. So, like, you've always been holding it down, but we're going to talk about holding weight. Okay, let's keep it to the next single, y'all. Check this out.
I turn a hood bitch to a celebrity. That what you get when you fuck with Lil Guadalupe. Chopper so long, that hoe look like a baby tree. Kicking your trap like I'm the goddamn TPD. Fuck what they saying, fuck what you heard. I'm like Peter Griffin, convert is the word. I'm smoking gas, I call it superb. I pull out the lot in the whip and I skirt. Don't snitch on no nigga that there's the street code. 24 on my clip, I run with it like beast mode. Like Future, I want freehold. I'm all in like I threw in my chips at casino. Effing in it your peephole. I add up, you should check so you know we ain't equal. I get cocky, my mouth cold. You get caught, you go run the whole plate to them people. Jackass, I'm like Steve-O. Put that dick in the boundary and make that bitch deep though. She's the stick, no Chico. On my way ballin', they getting one shot like a free throw. They know about Chad Snow, forever Gator, like I run the field with Tim Tebow. You ain't speaking my lingo. Get the chips and this, that shit'll call it Pringles. They no look guala, my name and hoe wait on it. I'm that nigga, that why they hate on me. Make what you make it 2 months in a day on me. I got this ice, if I could, I was scared on it. Your time will come, my nigga, just wait on it. Heavy in the street, come on, that hoe wait on it. We holdin' weight, lil' nigga. No need to debate, lil' nigga. I guess this shit a part of fate, lil' nigga. I starved till I ate, lil' nigga. Snatched the food in the plate, lil' nigga. I did. My hand always stay on the trigger, I guess a nigga holdin' weight.
Like I said, man, this made us accountable in everything. Look, who's the team? Because, like, I mean, I'm just trying to tell you right now, the intro was lit as hell. Like, shout out to everybody that was in there.
Everybody that was in there, man. That's hometown, Tyler, Texas, man. Everybody, you know.
I'm gonna have to come through that jump.
Family, cousins, people that just know me, you know what I'm saying, know my situations, know everything. They just popped up because it was me doing
the ones that rode and never died.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Like, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna talk about it another time, y'all. But let me ask you this. So CIAA weekend it's practically over. We still got a couple more events for today. But what are you you're flying out, but what are you actually taking from Baltimore? Like, did you try any restaurants? Did you get to explore Baltimore? Like, did the language catch you up guard? Like, what are you taking from Baltimore back home?
I ain't gonna lie. Alright, the females to me, they talk like they from like London.
Really?
Like, they got I don't know, they say little shit like it's weird. It's like crazy. I'm like, damn. Cause they hear me, they like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Texas. They like, from Texas? They like, oh yeah, you ain't from down here, but it's like, they slang and they say little shit. I'm like, damn, she sounds so good when she said that.
You are so funny, but I'm not.
That kind of look like that right there.
I ain't gonna do too much for y'all right now. We talking about shit. But like, I think that's definitely dope. First of all, I know the ladies gonna be like, London, I mean, yeah. Like, that's just how Baltimore be. But I love the fact that like the culture has definitely captivated you. I love the artists that I've seen, but more so, I'm glad I got to know the man right now. So let everybody know what you got going on, what's coming up. Shout out your folks. Go ahead, this your time.
Man, shout out Trimetric Management, man. Shout out AB. Shout out Texas, shout out Baltimore, shout out North Carolina, Atlanta, shout out all the coalition DJs, man. And I'm just thankful that I've been able to get out here and put my footwork in and do what I love doing. And, you know, hey man, just hustling, putting that work in.
Listen, and we're gonna see more Guadalupe, not just in Baltimore, baby, but all over the country. Check it out, man. Look, I'm glad I got a chance to sit down and set the record straight. This is Queen, Guadalupe. Keep it locked. Hey, yes, that was my guy Guadalupe holding it down from Texas, shouty. Okay, but look, want to thank y'all all for coming out to Baltimore, baby. So we're going to close out this CIAA Recap weekend with my guy, DJ Quicksilver. So he allowed me to pull up on him, not just for the interview, but for the quick and easy DJ school. So look, check it out. They were giving out lessons, throwing out gems. I even learned a couple of things while watching, but make sure y'all go ahead and check this out.
It plays, and you stop it, you take your hand off of it, it stops, correct? Now, this is where you get funky in. Now I want you to press the pause play button, and after you press it, have fun now pressing that same hot cue. And now don't hold it, just hit it. Because right now, it stops, right? Look. But watch this. I'm gonna play it. So everybody try to press play and then hit the first hot cue. Woo!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, so look, CIAA weekend was crazy, all right? But look, there is nothing like catching up with Quick, okay? One of Baltimore's official DJs. I want to say premiered, legendary. Look, Quick, real quick, CIAA weekend recap. What was your thoughts?
I'm honored to be still a part of CIAA. I actually been DJing CIAA since it started in Charlotte. I'm on the radio in Charlotte. I DJ in Charlotte once a month, but it started in Charlotte. That's where the day party started.
Facts.
When it came to Baltimore last year, it was virtual. So I did a lot of virtual things last year, but this year was the first year that was in person. I was honored to actually be like one of the official CIAA DJs. A lot of people had parties for the weekend, but I actually DJ for the organization. So I did the official welcome party with the mayor and the governor.
Let them know.
CIAA people. That was at UB Blake or something. Then we did a bunch of festivals. It was a bunch of seminars. So I didn't just DJ. I spoke on the financial literacy seminar. I spoke on the entrepreneurship seminar. But I DJ pretty much all the events. I had events at my nightclub club downtown in Baltimore. So I did about 15 events in 3 days. And I'm honored to still be relevant after all these years being a premier DJ.
I saw you moving from Baltimore to DC and everything in between, and you're right, downtown was definitely lit. I got a chance to actually catch up with the Coalition DJs for that event where, I'm gonna just be honest, like my guy like Jaleel, he killed the stage, you know what I'm saying? Look, he's a trap Stevie Wonder, but you already know, like, I'll say this, what type of, preparation does it take for a DJ at your level to actually prepare in terms of, a big major event like that?
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I DJ so much in so many major events, I never prepare sets. No offense to any DJ that still puts your stuff and prepare or does sets. That's just not my thing. I really feed off the crowd. So whether I'm DJing for 50 people or 50,000 at Summer Jam, which I'm really doing this year, like I just walk in and I feed off the energy. And I figure out what my first record is gonna be. And 90% of the time, I stop the music before I DJ. I gotta reset the crowd. And I tell DJs this all the time. Shout out to my partner, Be Easy, he'll tell you. When DJs play with me like, Quick, I'm gonna save your record. Quick, out of respect, you the OG, I'm not gonna play this. And I tell them, play everything. Like, I want every DJ, and please keep this part in. If you ever perform with Quicksilver, do not save me any records. Don't be like, yo, Quick gonna play the big record. Play all the biggest of the biggest, play everything. And I'm gonna come on with, I wanna dance with somebody, into la 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 la.
Crazy.
And I promise you, I'm still gonna be like, yo, Quick came on, and James or Easy, they played everything. He came on with Jodeci.
You know what? Memorable moments.
They thought it was crazy.
That is so intense. But you know what? It's the personalization, and I love the fact that it's spontaneous and it's authentic. You know what I mean?
I've never done a set. So if you hear Quicksilver tonight at Park, it will not be the same set at Donna. It will not be the same set at Club Downtown. Whenever I come to Beamore, I know Easy gonna laugh. We got a thing called the Baltimore set, where I'm gonna give you Neo Stay into Can We Talk into Mario Justified, Tim Tree's Bankrolls into Ooh.
Future March Madness.
That's last. Bruce Scola, turn it down.
On deck.
On Gucci Man on deck until they call me done it all. Like I can DJ with y'all local guys too. Don't think that I got big into something. I still can do whatever I need.
Man, you do it all, you cover it all. So let me just say, I'll say my personal favorite CIAA event was actually, I want to say the Fan Fest. But what was your personal favorite?
Fan Fest was amazing, by the way. Shout out to DTLR. We were actually a sponsor of that. So we had a big DTLR radio booth there the whole weekend. We brought every artist and star you can think of. My favorite event that I DJ'd that week probably was the official party, the CIAA welcome event. When I say everybody, the who's who, every owner of every club, every promoter, the mayor, the former mayor, the mayor before her, everybody, like literally everybody. Malik Yobo was one of the hosts. I mean, I don't know if I like name drop, but literally everybody who was anybody from Baltimore, DC was there. And I love events like that. Because I get so many other bookings off those events. So what happens is I DJ that event and I shut it down. But then the mayor sees me like, well, I need you to do my ball. Then the new governor, Westmore, he was there, and I literally just DJ'd the governor's official charity event last Saturday. Westmore will be the next governor of Maryland. He already agreed. I'm going to his official congratulations party. So like a lot of my bookings come off of word of mouth. Like I don't have to promote Book Quicksilver. They see me at these events, and then I get a lot of bookings, so that probably is my favorite event.
That's awesome. I love the fact that you are so free to really move how you want to. How do you balance and manage your time?
Oh my God, I'm gonna give you a short answer, I don't. I think I make it look easy.
And that's an exclusive.
I make it look easy because of social media, so people see me posting about my businesses, about my family, my wife, my kids. The DJ school that we're at now, Quick and Easy DJs, my wrestling league, which is the world's fastest growing black-owned wrestling league in the world.
Yes.
So like I post about so many things because I'm a marketing and promotions guy, but it's not easy. I have a major team. I have a road manager, I have a manager, I have a booking agent, I have a lawyer, I have an accountant, I have an assistant, I have 3 interns. A lot of the stuff y'all see me doing is my team helping me. Quicksilver is just the face of it. I'm the name, I'm the selling point, but I do not do all the work.
I love that you said that there's a selling point. So let me ask you, the starting point, okay? When did Quicksilver fall in love with hip hop?
The year was 1990. 1990, watched a movie called Beat Street.
What was special about that?
It's a DJ scene in Beat Street where a guy stole electricity. Remember James? Yeah. And the guy stole the electricity, and he's upstairs, and he plugs in, he says, it's working, clap, 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 hands, hit the funky beat. And I remember all the girls was into him, and all the guys wanted to be him, and I told my dad, rest in peace, that all I wanted to be is like that guy. He's a DJ. I said, well, I don't know what DJ is, but that guy, he's cool, he's hip, all the girls like him, all the guys want to be him. I want to set a turntable for Christmas, and I got my first set of turntables at the age of 10. And I say this all the time, even at school, I DJ'd every day of my life since the age of 10. I've never had one day ever since I was 10 years old that I didn't DJ something, ever.
Wow, that's a real quick, I'll say, definitely a Queen Bee exclusive on that one.
This goes, right now, this is your best lane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
All right, quick. So look, this is Set the Record Straight. It's either this or that. So best city, Baltimore or DC?
Oh, no, easy, no. Now, Queen Bee, I give you an exclusive. What you're not going to do is give me canceled. I've been canceled enough in my career in life. What I'll say is this. Baltimore is home, and Baltimore will always be home. I'm a Baltimorean. I never claimed to be from DC. I love B More. They love me. However, the rest of the world thinks I'm from DC because I've been there for 20 plus years running the radio, the clubs, and abroad. So I'm gonna say B More is home and DC is second home. That's the best answer you're gonna get.
Okay, world, we'll catch up, all right? Look, you already heard Baltimore's home, period. All right, look, if we had a cookout, are you getting a hot dog or a hamburger?
You must ain't following Instagram.
So I did see, go ahead.
My son Antonio calls him the glizzy gladiator. He was like, Dad, you can't eat the glizzy, not the glizzy. And I'm a grown ass man. Let me go get that. I come from eating burnt hot dogs with ketchup, mustard. I put relish, onions. I put.
Let them know, lay it out.
So I still eat a glizzy. So all you insecure men, I'm gonna say it, insecure men, because y'all came in a situation where if you eat a glizzy, ew. I'm a grown ass man.
Missing out on good meals, for real. All right. Struggle meal. If you could go back in the day, are you gonna make oodles and noodles or a bologna sandwich?
Either one. I don't like oodles, noodles, or bologna. I make you sardines.
Sardines?
Even at my level of what you ever want to call me financially, I still eat sardines at least twice a week.
And pork and beans. Hey,
Pork
okay,
and beans.
okay.
Sardines are very healthy. They're high in antioxidants. They're high in protein.
Not they're healthy. Okay, quick. Okay, get fit with quick.
No, I can pull it up right now. Sardines.
All right, well, listen, look, one more. Which one do you love the most if you had to choose between radio or TV?
Damn. I got one. Just try to stumble. So, I know where you're going with this, and I appreciate the Sammy's Plug coming up with Love and Marriage. But what I will say is that a lot of people forgot I did 106 in Park with BET for 6 seasons. So that was my first intro into doing TV every week. Notoriety-wise, there's nothing bigger than TV. I don't care if you're big on radio, social media, podcasts. When you're big on TV, you go from being famous to a celebrity.
That's real.
So I've been on radio consistently for 22 years now. I love radio. I've done everything. Morning show, night show, afternoon drive.
X107, right?
Every single time slot. And now I have a syndicated show. Shout out to my co-host Dominic. So I love radio, but I would have to say that for where I am in my life and career now, the only thing that's missing is TV. With that being said, plug. I have not one but 2 TV shows that's coming out this year, y'all.
Drop them, let us know.
And everything else, I'll keep this part. Shout out to my wife, Ashley. We have a TV show called Love and Marriage DC, which premieres Saturday, May 14th, 9 p.m. on Oprah and Winfrey's own network. We'll be on every Saturday at 9 o'clock. We have 12 episodes, a full season. And that's a lot of people know that, and that's in 5 million households. That's going to change my life drastically. But on top of that, what a lot of people don't know is I got a documentary called Who is Quicksilver that Netflix picked up. It's a 4-part documentary about my life. That comes out in November around my birthday. So I'm excited for Love and Marriage to come out. That way you kind of get to know me and my family's dynamic and my business. And then
because everybody knows it.
That's cool. Because then you come back and then see who the real me is. So be on the lookout this year for Love and Marriage DC, as well as Who is Quicksilver documentary.
I love it. Any brands or businesses you want to shout out? Any family?
Absolutely, yeah. We're live from the Baltimore Quick and Easy DJ School. We have 2 locations. I say we, me and my partner DJ Be Easy. Shout out to one of our amazing instructors, James the Great. We have one in Baltimore, in Woodlawn, and one in DC, in Ward 8 South, Southeast DC. C3W, you can Google it for yourself. We have the world's fastest growing Black-owned professional wrestling league. A lot of former WWE and WWF wrestlers, we signed them on. They wrestle us fully. The money in that is unbelievable. WWE is $1 billion industry. I'm chasing 10% of that. Shout out to my nightclub. If you're in Baltimore, Club Downtown, Be More. We're still doing amazing things. I'm a strip club now, 7 nights a week. My radio show, Quicksilver Show with Dominic Diva comes on 3 to 7 in Baltimore, DC, Philly, Jersey, Delaware, Cincinnati, Columbus, Virginia, Mississippi, Atlanta, Charlotte. So my show is syndicated in multiple cities. You can always listen as well. QuicksilverShow.com. Another business that I'm
this man busy, y'all.
Contributor of is Venue GPS. I'm one of the investors in Venue GPS. Shout out to my partner Khan, which is changing the face of the cyber world. I don't want to how can I say? I invest in a lot of people's businesses, and I don't want to like ever overshadow them so people think it's mine. So the other ones, let's just say, it's a lot of things. If you see me posting something, 99% of the chance I'm one of the owners. Shout out to, of course, to Puma, my official sponsor. They've been sponsoring me for the last 6 years. I'm Puma head to toe, courtesy of DTLR. I'm also one of the owners of DTLR Radio. Shout out to my partner, Sean Caesar. We started that years ago. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. Quick and Easy DJ, C3W, Quicksilver Show, Love and Merge DC. Who is Quicksilver? Puma, DTLR Radio.
Quick and Easy DJs.
DJs. Venue GPS. Follow us, Venue GPS. As far as oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Right.
Shout out my partner, B Easy. He'll keep me on my toes. I have 2 liquor sponsors, Remy Martin. I've been one of the national DJs at Remy Martin for the last 4 years. And also Indigo Gym, which is owned by Snoop Dogg and one of my friends named Keenan from Washington, D.C. I'm their DJ as well.
What about your philanthropic?
Which one?
Your philanthropic. Your charity.
Oh, damn.
Can't forget that.
Look, I'm like, what? I'm like, there's more. Quick and all the exclusive. That's how it's supposed to be.
My wife have a foundation called Silver Lining Foundation where we do a lot of give backs.
Yes.
And, I don't even do that for notoriety. Or you can keep this in if you want. Like, I really do that because I love to do it. I'm a firm believer to whom much is given, much is required. I've been blessed. I'm a walking testimony of a person that can go through everything bad, and still become amazing. So that's kind of what my foundation is about. It started off as kids who lost parents. I lost my mom and dad by the age of 18. If you know my story, you'll see it on the documentary, but lost my mom and dad. I got caught up in the streets. A lot of people didn't even know about it. I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been paralyzed. I barely graduated high school. I did not go to college. Yet I'm the most successful person in my family. I don't say that braggingly at all. I'm hoping it inspires somebody to say, if Quick can do it, I know I can do it because I came up blessed. I got my mom and dad in my life. They helped me out fine. I don't have anybody to fall back on. If things go bad for Quicksilver, I'm the matriarch of my family. I love being that because I've been this my whole life. So hopefully my story inspires somebody to say, never let where you come from dictate your outcome. But most importantly, never let what you go through in your life dictate your future. She just made me point.
Leave us with a vitamin. Come on.
Vitamin of the day. This has actually been one of my most popular features on my radio show, and it's crazy that because of this, some of the speaking engagements I've got. Shout out to my partner B. I'm shouting him out a lot because I love him to death in real life.
Ain't nothing like showing love.
I remember, once again, I'm not a college graduate, but in the last 3 years, I've spoken at 4 major college graduations as their keynote speaker. I'm actually speaking at a school this Friday. It's a high school. They're doing some big senior thing where they're picking colleges they're going to. But one things I've done since the pandemic happened, when Easy called me, and my man DeJuan, who's one of my close friends in Baltimore, they had the March on Washington, which was about 30,000 people on the same steps that Martin Luther King did, the I Have a Dream speech. CNN was there covering it, Fox 5, you name it, everybody's there. And I remember like speaking during this speech at the March on Washington, and DeJuan called me first like, yo, I've been following your DJ career. I know you. I'm not gonna sell you. He said, but what you did at the March on Washington impressed me more than any accolades you've won. B. Easy was like, yo, you made me proud, yo. And he'll never give my props. He'll give me a hard time, no matter what it is. But no, I'm joking, but I'm not joking, but I'm joking. But I remember him calling me like, dude, that was like, yo, you was on some I Have a Dream speech.
It's nice to touch people that you see and talk to daily.
He was like, did you prepare that? Like, I never. So once again, that speech, my vitamins of the day, I've never written down anything in my life. I just speak from past experiences, or I speak about something that I inspired somebody through. And the last call I got was my grandmother. And if y'all know Brandy Grandsilver, she was crying and praying for me at the same time. I'm thinking something wrong. When Brandy calls, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm sitting with Oprah. And if Brandy calls Oprah, you have to wait. This is Granny Grand.
Period.
Yes, Queen. Hey, baby. She started calling me Rico. And she called me and she's crying. And I'm like, Granny, what's wrong? Calm down. I'll come right now. She said, no. She finally calms down. And she says, my grandson just spoke on the same steps as Martin Luther King when he did I Have a Dream. He said, I never dreamed in my lifetime that I would be able to see something that impactful. So I was watching you on CNN, and she said, you don't even realize what you just did. I was like, no, I kind of do. She's like, no, because when Martin Luther King did I Have a Dream speech, we didn't know it was going to become that. He just did it. We had no idea that 150 years later, your kids are still reciting it. We did not know that. She said, right now, people aren't going to tell you what you did until 20 years from now, when you're now in the history books. 30 years from now, God forbid, when you finally pass away, you go on to heaven. Now people are like, what do you mean? I remember Quicksilver did his speech. So when she said that, it really hit me like, damn, I have a bigger calling. My calling is not DJ. I love DJing, I love radio, I love TV, but all that can go away today. The money can go away. As long as I inspire at least one person daily, my job is fulfilled.
I love that DJing has opened so many doorways for you, and it's just not even doorways, it's just so many blessings. And thank you for this time and blessings. Set the record straight. Listen, Quick and Easy DJs, look, make sure y'all sign up if you're looking to go ahead and just get that authentic listening, but go ahead and just real quick, we're gonna cue it up.
Don't come to me with no brother, ask your brother, your man ain't had me, don't know your pet. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Rolls Royce truck, but my winners ain't tinted. Got trap house jumping like a winner's or a dentist.
Now I'm gonna go to the club with pop bottle.
It's 2020, and I ain't got time for no fake. I'm straight thugging. I'm back to the basics. Don't come to me with no brother, ask your brother, your man ain't had me, don't know your pet. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Rolls Royce truck, but my winners ain't.
It's still the same.
Sure.
So.
All right, y'all. So look, that was it. I mean, if there was anything left to be said, it would have been covered. All right. Look, once again, this is Set the Record Straight. Stay tuned for what's coming up next. We got our men's mental health. You know, May just ended, and I was able to sit down with my guys and talking about some really tough topics and issues. And of course, we all know Cool Ann is gone, right? He's in LA. But guess who had a chance to sit down with him before he left? You already know, your girl Queen. See ya.